What's up, everybody? I got my man LJ here. Lives across the street, flags me down this morning, lets me know we bought a PlayStation 5. Now, as you can see, LJ is a older man.
A few years older than you. Just a few.
And I know he's got no interest in any of these new games. Any of these newer games, period. And as the internet has told me, nobody buys a PlayStation 5 to play old games. So I asked him, I said, the hell did you buy a PlayStation 5 for? He had the Pro. What'd you buy a PlayStation 5 for if you got no interest in new games? As he went to answer, I said, stop. Hold that thought. Let's go on into the house and do a YouTube video. I've never had him on a YouTube video. So what's the deal? You got the PlayStation 5. First and foremost, how'd you get the PlayStation 5 with it being so hard to find?
I used a mutual friend of ours, Chuck. I believe he's been in a couple of your videos. He came across one, and that's where we're at.
And you paid how much for this?
$625 for a PS5 that I'm not even going to play anything brand new other than one game.
I'm sorry, didn't you say friend in there? Wasn't there a friend in there? You do know that a subscriber bought me a PlayStation 5, sent it to me, and all I had to do was pay what he paid plus the shipping. He didn't charge me any extra. This was a subscriber.
Convenience. I did it out of convenience. This happened. It happened overnight, basically, and I didn't have to worry about being mailed from Massachusetts or somewhere.
Yeah. You feel like Chuck overcharged you?
No.
Yeah, okay.
Not at all. There's no sarcasm in that answer.
I see you, Chuck. So, the question is, why would you buy a PlayStation 5 if you got no interest in new games?
To play everything that's being upgraded to 60 FPS. You rave hugely about 60 FPS is night and day difference in 30 FPS. I want to see that. You've seen my TV upgrade. 65 to a 75, 75 to a 4K. My surround sound. I want to play the games that I enjoy, and my list is small, you know this, but I want to play them at their max capability. And I've had PlayStation since day one. I've had a PlayStation 1 all the way through. Why not get the 5? Who cares about the new games at this time? They'll come out. Let me finish the games I have at their highest capability.
So
that makes sense.
So why not just get a PC and rock 120 FPS?
Certain games aren't out yet, I believe, on PC. I don't think Ghost of Tsushima's out yet.
Okay. Now, 60 FPS, I rave. You always say it's no big deal. I played through the Division 2 with this guy.
I had to listen to him play through the Division 2.
Okay, what was the main thing I bitched about?
God, there was so much you bitched about. Mainly it would probably be the FPS. The stuttering, the lack of, the movement wasn't fluid.
The pop-in.
Pop-ins were huge, yeah.
The pop-in was real bad.
I never got the pop-ins, guys. I had the same PS4 Pro on a 75-inch. Maybe it's internet, I don't know.
Do you see what I mean by old? When you get old, your eyesight goes, okay? He couldn't see the pop-in. He still claims he never got the pop-in.
Very rarely.
I went out and got an external drive for this. Bottom line, the main thing I bitched about was the 30 FPS. He always said, it's no big deal. Who cares? It feels good. It's perfectly fine. You're just spoiled by the PC. And here you are running out to spend $625 for 60 FPS. Funny how that works.
I'm buying a new PlayStation anyways. It's so hard to get. So, of course, yeah, I went out and got it.
Oh, you're not trying to play Returnal?
When I saw it, yeah, I did like it. I thought it might be pretty good. Am I buying it? No.
Why?
I hear it's like Demon Souls, and I don't want to spend 30 minutes and then get killed for whatever reason and then have to restart.
Why? Get good.
That'll aggravate the shit.
Get good. How hard is it?
It's probably pretty damn hard.
You're a casual. You're a noob. How do you feel about that? What about Ratchet and Clank? You're not trying to play Ratchet and Clank?
Seriously? You have an old guy coming over here? You want me to play a child's game?
No.
No, I'm not.
Whoa, hold on. We might have to edit that out. Now, I don't know if you're familiar with what goes on YouTube, Ratchet and Clank is not a child's game. That's an adult game.
I can't
Be
even,
careful what you say.
I can't even do it. I had to look up Ratchet and Clank.
Okay.
I researched a little bit of it, watched some gameplay. It says it's an interplanetary. You're an interplanetary protagonist going around through different galaxies, saving the world. You're incorporated with robots, with different types of humanoids, whatnot. I go, Rev, I've already played this game. It was called Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. Only I got to play as a Jedi, not a gremlin with these big ears running around that's like this high. I used a dual-wielding lightsaber as my weapon, not some little Thor axe Stormbreaker from Infinity War. If I was 10, yeah, I would love the game. No, I'm not playing Ratchet and Clank, whatever.
What's the difference between Star Wars and Ratchet and Clank? If you'll play that, why won't you play Ratchet and Clank? Just because of the character? Is that the main thing? So if you played as a human in Ratchet and Clank, you'd play it?
Possibly. Yeah, I've never played.
Okay, so who you play as is a big deal.
At my age, which is a few years older than you, absolutely.
Really? They say that that's like immature. That's actually immature to care what you play as. You're not supposed to care.
If I could go back in time, I
Did
would
you know
love
that?
to.
You're not
Yes.
supposed to care what you play as. You should be able to play as a fruit cup, and if the game is good, you're supposed to like it for the game. Who cares what your character
Who
looks like?
says that? I'm not going to agree with them. That's not happening.
Look, that's not the topic of the video. Look, I had to deviate. I know he's an older guy, so I know we share some similarities when it comes to shit like that. I just want to put him on the hot seat, see how he reacted on the camera, because he knows how the internet is. Okay, so I don't want to go on and on. It's okay. I don't want to go on and on. The main question is, okay, you wanted old games. There's lots of games on the last generation that you haven't experienced. You never experienced Red Dead 1. You never experienced the Dead Space franchise, which is an absolute freaking tragedy. You never experienced Splinter Cell Blacklist. A lot of these games are 4K enhanced on the Series X. A lot of these older games have frame boost on the Series X. Why would you buy the PlayStation 5 if you're not trying to play anything new anyways and not just get the Series X?
There's probably going to come a time when I do buy a Series X. Right now, my main games are on my PlayStation.
What main games? Tell us the main games.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Which is Sony exclusive.
I thought you beat that.
I'm about a third through it.
You got bored of it.
No, PS5 came out last November, and I was trying to get one and couldn't get one.
Okay, so you wanted the 60 FPS. What else?
What do we play? Breakpoint, Division 2.
That's our game. We co-op that game.
Right. I did finish Days Gone, but you say, I've seen a video or two, that it's better on PS5.
It's much better. New Game Plus.
Right.
Days Gone. Right. What else? How did you like Days Gone? 1 out of 10, what do you give it?
On Pro?
Yeah.
It's probably one of my top 5 favorite games.
Of all time? Or on Pro? On PlayStation Pro?
On that gen? Yeah, definitely on that gen.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Absolutely.
All right, what else? All right, so Breakpoint, Division, Ghosts, Days Gone.
Which are supposed to be upgraded.
For next gen.
Right.
That's true.
That's pretty much it for this point.
Okay.
There's no reason to jump to a Series X just yet
How do you-
until I finish my PlayStation 5 catalog, if you will.
Okay.
And not so necessarily exclusives, just what I already have, so I don't have to rebuy them. You rebuy a lot of games. I don't like to buy a game a second, a third time.
I know. Hey, I wish I didn't.
If that makes sense.
You know what I mean? I actually don't like that I do that. It's
Right.
actually very, very costly.
Yes, it is.
You know what I mean? It ends up costing me a lot of money.
I'll play these games out on PS5. You can tell me it's a little bit better on a Series X. If the next game comes out, I'll buy a Series X and I'll play it on the Series X.
Okay.
Until that time comes, I'm going to play it on my PS5.
Okay. All right. What do you think of the controller? You like it?
The controller itself,
Yeah.
I like it.
You like it?
Yeah, I don't dislike it by any means. I don't.
Okay. Better? Worse?
Yeah, it's a little better.
Why is it better?
It's a little bigger. I'm used to the, I guess, do I have the DualShock on my PS4?
DualShock 4.
I'm asking this on the
Yeah.
YouTube because it's your Pro that you sold me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like it better. It seemed responsive. Everything else, the switch movement, yeah, I liked it. I don't think it was too tight, too loose.
Okay.
It was good.
Okay. How about the interface? Good?
Yes.
Clean?
Absolutely.
Smooth?
Smoother. It's
Happy
definitely
with
smoother. Oh, absolutely.
How's the Division 2 feel?
60 FPS. Is that where we're going with this question?
60, yeah, the main focus. Let's go.
When I first went into it, I thought I was in like an arcade and was set to its fullest sensitivity. I'm jumping around. I'm doing 360s like I'm Michael Jackson on some kind of weird video. It was too fast. I went in and
Responsive.
yeah, it was very responsive.
Right.
I went in and did a little tweaking on this, tweaking on that, played with the back and forth. Yeah, I can notice a difference. I like it better. I did a couple solo missions. I usually used to call you up, Rev, help me out with the solo mission. I didn't need to do that. I got to give it credit, probably where credit's due. It's probably because it's more smooth, it's more fluid, everything else. I have to agree with that. Do I think it's night and day? I do not. If something happens, some catastrophe, you lost yours or I lost mine, and we had to play, and I had to downgrade to play on a Pro again, I'd still be able to do it.
Okay.
I'd probably notice a difference, absolutely.
How long have you had your PlayStation 5?
Running? 2 days.
2 days. That's 2 days playing at 60 FPS. Play at 60 FPS for 2 months, and then tell me that same thing.
Honestly, I would like to do that and then play against a pro, like on a separate TV in the same room at the same time, to really do a good comparison.
That's an interesting video.
I would like to do that.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting video. All right.
Can I honestly say, yeah, I notice a difference. Am I happy? Absolutely.
$625 worth of a difference?
I was gonna buy a console regardless, a PlayStation 5 console, so
Okay. Okay.
versus $500, whatever.
All right. Well, I'm happy with this. You know what I mean? Well, apparently, you do buy consoles to play old games. That's basically what I did. There's really nothing new that I've really played.
There's
you know what I mean?
nothing out there.
Not that we're interested in. We're old.
I'm looking for God of War 2. I'll probably
Delayed.
buy.
That's on Pro. You didn't even need a PlayStation 5.
I'm not gonna downgrade though. We went through that at the beginning.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. What else? God of War.
Days Gone 2, and we got
There is no Days
the
Gone 2.
Shaft.
There is no Days Gone 2. Horizon Forbidden West.
Graphically, it looks awesome. I can't play against robotic dinosaurs with bow and arrows.
Why? Or is it you just don't want to be a redheaded female? Tell the truth.
Oh, here we go. I have no. I played.
Good night, everyone.
I've played Tomb Raider since day one, PlayStation 1. I thought playing as a female with the short shorts, the fake boobs, and she was dual wielding like John Woo movies.
So you're a pervert, is what you're telling me. So you're a pervert.
No, I'm a heterosexual that
Good
likes
job.
chicks.
It's a video game character. It's a cartoon.
I had no problem playing as a female. Hence, I play as Aloy. You
Okay.
guys are the ones that are picking on her for being fat,
She looks like she gained weight.
so you can't play a chick.
Post-apocalyptic. She's eating that good. You know what I mean? Shouldn't she be skinnier?
You can't play as a woman that's got a little bit of a weight issue?
I would not like to do that. No. I'd rather her be thin and hot. So
And I'm the pervert.
I get where you're coming from.
Okay, so I'm not alone.
I'm not saying I
I'm not
don't
alone in
agree.
the pervert label.
I'm not saying I don't agree.
Okay.
Anyways, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day.
That's
That's all I wanted to talk about. I just want to put my man OJ on camera, see how he did. Talk about the transition, see how it's going. Maybe we'll do that later, see how you react to 60 FPS.
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. We'll holler at you.